Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to this Thursday afternoon, February 13th. Looking at window traders market profile of the ES and NQ. So the bulls accomplished some things today. ES and NQ are now up on the daily. ES with a late day spike and a trend day that holds after failing on a trend day earlier. NQ goes out with a price probe but does not hold trend. But they're also up on the daily. New yearly high for NQ today. New monthly high for ES. Righty gapped higher, but they filled the gap. They were 9 for 9 wide at one point. They end up going out with a double distribution day, and they get the overnight high late in the day. NQ ends with the price probe and an afternoon pullback in H. Okay, they had a gap that got filled, but rallied off of that. Boy, oh boy. I wish I had the long against that gap fill. Tell you that. I wish I'd held it. ES goes out with two sets of single prints. They did make a new high in M, but I like, 40, 50 cents. It only got 20 something cents. So I'm not going to use L's high for them for a price probe, but they certainly have a price spike, which is C's high. And they go out with a double distribution and an afternoon pullback in H. Again, we'll look at the charts after I go over my trades and destinations. But for now, the dailies are both up, and we're getting very close to monthly balance highs here. So things are getting interesting as the bulls are trying to wrestle control and come out of these large balances. It was a good day. A period in NQ with some nice ebb and flow trades because they had value. They had a gap initially. They had the indices in their favor. I took the long on ebb and flow and also on the gap fill, which paid. Then I got long to get the overnight high. So that was a nice start to it. Actually, hold on. I was long early with the ebb and flow and got the overnight low long. But then when it came in, I got long again. I actually lost on one. I actually shorted to get the gap fill. That was my only short of the day. And then longed it right afterwards. I figured that when they started getting close, you figured the gap was going to close. So I put a short on, and then I put a bid right at the gap fill to cover my short and to go long and got paid. Boy, oh boy, I wish I held that. So it was a very good A period. The loss wasn't that big a loss on that one ebb and flow one. Then I got long in B period to get A's high. Another one of our staple plays, right? First the overnight high, then one-time framing, and then a couple of ebb and flow trades as they looked like they held trend initially. C period got the long to get the IB high. So that's our third staple play that we like to get. I got long in E when we filled C singles, got a responsive bounce on that. And again, on the second single print fill, got long and made some money on that one. H period, market, went nuts again with more tariff crap or whatever. I just took a one lot. It got below value, started going back up, got long, took a one lot there. And then one other trade late in the day in LPO there, took a long little ebb and flow long to get, I forgot which daily high it was that we finally got. So overall, a good day. As far as our destinations go, 38 is now our monthly high in ES. Single print started 26.25, filled at 22.50. Second set 19.50 down to 13.75, which is also the base of the price spike. Afternoon pullback of 88 and today's low of 70.25. So what's going to be important tomorrow for the bulls is they want to stay above the base of this price spike. Okay, if they have any hope of going, we're within 11 handles of the SPX's all-time high also. So if they want to go for that all-time high, you don't want to open below the base of the price spike. You want to open above it, hold it, and hold value. That's the most important thing. We're not that far. Whether we get it tomorrow or not, it's a different, I don't know, but you're not that far from the all-time high, okay, which is poor, by the way, at 63.75. ES, look at this. They just missed the 31st high by 2 cents. 609.94 is today's high. Single print, 608.81 to 41, so they're 40 cents. 608.13, 607.49, so they're 64 cents. Today's afternoon pullback of 604.99, and today's low of 603.20. So let's get to the chart. Tomorrow night we'll recap all of these, the 3 indices charts top down, so it'll be interesting to see how they are. So look at this. 4-month balance. We're not too far from coming out of it to the upside, are we? Right? We have to take out last month's high and get some kind of extension. We don't want to just stretch it. So we're attempting to come out of a 4-month balance. Triple Q, not as close, but they're trying to come out of a 3-month balance to the upside, right? The weekly, still balanced for me. Until we take out the all-time high, it's a 4-week balance. So we're trying to come out of balance to the weekly, right? Big balances now on the monthly and the weekly. And the daily, finally, up. As we took out that high from the 31st, right? We took out the 31st high of 609. Actually, we didn't take out the 31st high. We just missed it. I'm still calling the daily up. So, yes, the bigger picture, I always said, was the 31st high. Well, we got close to it within 2 cents in SPY and a couple of points in ES and didn't get it. So even though it's up, we can't get the all-time high, which is only not even $1 higher than the 31st high. But that 31st high does need to be taken out. 40 million on the tape, so we're probably not going to be in the top 10 lightest volume, which is the top 10 lightest is 41.1 million. So we probably won't be in there after the after hours. Remains to be seen. Again, volume still an issue, but nice range today, as it was our 8th largest range of the year in the ES. Hope you had a good day trading. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Enjoy your evening, and we'll speak prior to the opening.